Hello and welcome everyone to this amazing case study. This is me, Ali Raza. I am an owner of a Google partner company, and we help clients with the Google Merchant Center account fixes, solutions. We also provide website solutions, web development. We also provide assistance in Google Ads suspensions, Google Business Profile suspensions, plus Google Ads management, shopping campaigns management, and a lot of solutions. So, in case if you want to hire me and my team for all of your digital marketing needs, you can hire us through the link in the description. Now, let's move forward to this amazing case study where I was able to restore one of the GMC's account. And for those who don't know, we have been sorting out GMC accounts, and we are one of the industry's pioneer in this. And in case if you wanted to see our other case studies, you can also scroll my YouTube profile to check out. So now let's get started with this. So this is their initial suspension. You may see over here that the status is not approved. You may see this is suspension error number 1. This is another error. You may see over here there's a single product, and you may see that this is not approved over here, and another over here where you see that misrepresentation is an issue. The country targeting is being Canada, and you may see over here that during the review requested on March 5, Google found this issue will continue to have an impact on your products. Your merchant center is now suspended and you can't request further reviews. So at this moment they were not able to do further reviews. So based on information, they said that provide transparency about this is a generic, people get it generic, but after sorting out hundreds and hundreds of cases, we have developed our own 160 plus checklist which we use to get Google Merchant Center accounts restored. We also use that similar checklist for Google Ads suspensions, Google Ads disapprovals, also for Google Business Profile disapprovals as well. So you may see over here that Google found this issue through a main object. Now, because at this moment there can't be further request, so what we had to do, we had to provide them with an alternate Google Merchant Center account. Point number 1. Point number 2, apart from an alternate Google Merchant Center account, we also had to sort out all the errors on the website, all the errors on the Shopify, and then sort out all the errors they were previously making on the GMC, so their GMC does not get suspended again. So making the website compliant, making the Google Merchant Center compliant, and making everything compliant was the need of the hour for this solution. So now you may see over here, this is their website over here. This is a website which is now approved. But when the case assigned to us, there were so many errors. Sometimes what happens is people do small mistakes and people do not actually do it knowingly, which is why their merchant center gets suspended. For instance, Google, what we do is whenever there is a case assigned, we multiple teams do multiple audits. I will show you the audits as well. But what happens is, for instance, we're going to do the test checkout to see everything is working fine or not. The description pages, the products are unique or not. The description pages, if you are trying to add multiple products, is everything working fine or not. The pickup, delivery, store information everywhere is right or not. Sometimes, the payment methods being mentioned over here, like these, are not actually in reality in present. This can cause an issue. Sometimes the subscribed email page is not working. Sometimes there's a response time date is not mentioned. Sometimes the time zone is confusing. Sometimes the address. Sometimes there is something on the contact form which is not working. Sometimes there is something on the terms of service. So there is so many audits, so many teams working on it. So we have a big team for the compliance which works along. So usually what happens is that when someone orders our service, we usually create a WhatsApp group along with my team where we discuss day-to-day affairs on how to get their merchant center account restored. So I'm going to show you now few of the audits we done. We also have access to Google Chat support as a dedicated Google partner. We have a support to that as well, and which helps us in sorting out the issues. So I'm going to show you few of the audits so you have an idea on where we were lacking around. So these were the initial audits. So you may see over here, this is one product and this is a one product store. This was confirmed. In the footer, we thought that the policy and the contact information was needed to be added. Some pages as a whole website did not have, and they were disclaimer page, do not sell my information page, track your order page, working track your order page, about us, privacy policy, and add contact information. Even for the about us page, we have our own dedicated line, including the CEO note as well. So return refund policy should be same. There was confusion regarding refund return. Some dates were different. During this process, we also had to look on Google Search Console errors plus Google Business Profile errors, and we recommend to have a Google Business Profile added. Now we can create an additional cost. However, that is not recommended at all. So we see over here some changes needed to be small changes. Response hours placeholder was found. Now people asking what is placeholder. Placeholder is a coding error, and I have been speaking it out in many videos regarding the placeholder error. Now this is a true error, and this is another big reason why your Google Merchant Center profile is not approved, because Google, with the placeholder error, the higher chances are, I don't know why, but they do not allow it, and this can be found in your plugins, themes, or anywhere on your website that your website is clear cut now. So even if your website gets sorted for misrepresentation error, and if you have placeholder on your website will be suspended for website or online store needs improvement. So you need to see around over here. After this, we also recommended social media pages were not added. Social media pages active working, plus their contact information, plus the emails, everything needed to be rechecked over here. Sometimes people use public domains. We do not recommend using a public domain. Even using a public domain like on a Gmail or something is not give a good impression. So this also helps in that as well. Optimizing mobile speed, web speed, removing dead links. So a lot was needed over here in the first audit. This is another audit, and I'm going to show you another audit. So this is another audit where now, because multiple team members were doing multiple audits, I'm going to show you the important ones over here, where the shipping policy page was needed to be added. A lot of things were still missing, including company name, number, email address, company phone number, business time, response time, social media time, refund policy page. Everything needed to be synchronized with the Google Merchant Center. Product page, everything over here. And another audit over here, you may see over here that theme should be sorted out. Different addresses of pickup location, different on contact us section, add shipping partners, add cut off time, information page need to be sell out. So a lot of things were over here which was sorted out. And again, as I told you, the payment method should be same as on checkout and footer. Logo should be same. Sometimes it's the people have a different logo, so small errors could be a reason as well. Search console errors could be a reason. Google business profile could be a reason. So a lot communication is also required with Google team in finding out on why this suspension is triggering. Since the suspension is triggering automatically, so there needed to be a lot of things over here. After this, once we sorted out, we provided them with our own Google Merchant Center accounts, which we provide as an agency. If you wanted to find out around those as well, you can follow the link in the description to get information regarding these. So after this, when we provided them an account, what happened was that the account went into misrepresentation. Over here you can see over here, and there was verify your identity before you requested review. So there was an identity verification requested, and this was over here that this was an email which we got, and that stated that thank you for showing your unfortunate Google found an issue. So as a result, your free listing and shopping ads cannot be displayed to customers. So this was over here, and then we provided them with the ID and then the final verification, and here is which we got for on our email addresses. One of our email addresses. Reviewers misrepresentation for is completed. Dear Google Merchant Center, the requested review misrepresentation has been completed, and the issue no longer appears in your Merchant Center record. So this is another case of GMC success, approval over here. And now if you look around on over here, now this is over here, you may see over here not approved to approved. I'm gonna make it bigger, so and I'm gonna refresh so you guys see that it's all natural and nothing is fake over here. So you may see over here that store quality is good, approved is over here. And if we move over here, if we move on to the product section, let's wait to get it shown to you. Internet is little slow over on my side, so you have to accept this apology. I'm going to do a refresh in front of you. So you may see over here that the product is now approved over here. And if I'm gonna see on view what needs attention, so you may see that if I look around, so the only thing is now that there is no Google Ads account link right now. Otherwise there is no any issue. The product is getting free listing traffic as well. So yeah, this is another successful case study over here for Google Merchant Center account. Now you may be wondering, when people say that when we connect the Google Ads account, the registration appears. So in case if there is anything, we do help our clients as well afterwards as well. So, but in case if you need monthly management for Google Merchant Center, that is also available. You can hire us for that as well. So, yeah, I hope you like this case study for Google Merchant Center. We look forward to working with you. And Google Merchant Center, Google Ads, suspensions, disapprove with Google Ads management, Google Business Profile suspensions management, and website development solutions. So, yeah, we look forward to working with you. You can hire me and my team through the link in the description. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel as well. Take care and bye bye.